Hey everybody, Caffeine Fox here. I am filming in my kitchen because why not? I was figuring I've been filming every single video since I've been to this space upstairs in my really echoey room, and nobody wants to see that. I don't want to see that. Maybe you want to see that. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. But today is a very interesting topic. We are going to be talking about homesickness. Now, when I say we're, yes, that's right, it's not just me here today. I'm going to be joined by one of my friends on base. And yes, they are also part of the fandom. I know, it's crazy. People exist out there, even in the military. But yes, joining me today is...
Hey, I'm Raz.
Like the berry, raspberry?
Close.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
I like your Kigu.
Thank you. A friend got it for me for a Christmas gift.
Oh, those are the best kind of gifts. I've never actually seen How to Train Your Dragon.
Really?
Really, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to fix that.
The audience is gonna like come at me with pitchforks.
Probably.
Because they're gonna be like, first, I haven't played Metal Gear Solid. I haven't watched How to Train Your Dragon.
Shame.
And I also haven't played Minecraft. So today's topic is homesickness, right?
Yes.
Being in the military, it comes with a whole list of things that you might not be prepared for. Going through your day-to-day life can be a bit of a hassle, honestly. So one of the biggest things I've noticed personally, especially when I'm like far away from everybody that I know, my home, and like my way of life that I've grown used to.
Your chicken.
My chicken, yeah, my chicken. Blessed be. You just find yourself wishing you could go back to it.
I find that usually happens during the lulls. Like, life slows down and you don't have anything going on. It becomes, I miss this and I want to get back to it. Why am I stuck here?
Yeah, do you do it for the lulls? Got him. I hate myself.
For that one, you should.
So this topic isn't just reserved for living in the military. This can apply to anybody, anywhere. If you have a home, you can be sick for it.
Going to college, heck, going away to a con for at least a week.
Especially if you go to the convention and you didn't go with some friends, that's a big one. You might only be there for like a couple days or whatever, but still, it can hit you no matter what you're doing. Just keep in mind, it doesn't matter where life takes you, you're still going to fall victim to this symptom. It is part of being alive.
It's a part of just learning to adapt.
Exactly, which brings us to how to deal with it. This is why you are here, I think, unless this video just came up in the recommended, and congratulations, you made it this far.
Just keep watching. At this point, you're already invested. Keep going.
It doesn't get any better. We're just going to cover some of the ways that we've personally dealt with homesickness, and hopefully you at home can take some of these tips and apply them wherever you go.
One of the things that I've done, because I've served a church mission, taking me away from family and friends for a little while, and the easiest thing for that was just getting involved with people, and that's the same here in the military. Just getting involved where you are. The more time you spend actively doing things and filling your day, the easier it is to not only overcome that homesickness, but to find enjoyment for where you're at.
Exactly, and whenever you're making those connections, volunteering, hanging out with new people, you almost create a new family. So it's kind of like your temporary family. You might have one back home, but because you're going out there and trying to make a difference, show face, whatever, you are able to cultivate a group of friends that will be there for you when you need it, because friends are great. I didn't sound very excited when I said that.
You didn't. You were like very...
Friends are great.
Remember, friendship is magic. Yes! Yes!
One of the big things is just keeping yourself busy and occupied. Now, another thing that's personally helped me tremendously, using technology to your advantage. We are a bit past the time frame when you had to send ravens with messages on their legs and then wait for a letter back from your loved ones at home. We are no longer living in a Game of Thrones world. So with technology nowadays, you can just instantly talk with the people you want to.
Facebook,
yeah.
Messenger,
Skype. FaceTime's been a really good app for me. I use a lot of Apple stuff since I've been here. Yeah, so take advantage of any of that technology and you'll be able to have kind of like a portal. That's definitely Facebook's trademarked name for their how to talk to people thing now.
Really?
Yeah, it is portal. You will have a glimpse into what's going on at home, and even though they're not there, sometimes just seeing someone's face and hearing their voice and looking at their mannerisms is enough to make you feel like you never truly left.
When I first got here, I didn't get hit with homesickness right away. It actually came on me a lot later. So I was busy with work. Literally every day when I got home, it was time for bed, love you, bye, and then hang up. So after about 3 months of that, homesickness hit me pretty hard. The problem was I wasn't reaching out. I wasn't hanging out with friends. I wasn't talking to my wife and my kids, which led me down a dark mental road. I realized after I hit a low point that I needed to reach out. I needed to not only get help for what I was going through, but also I needed to reach out and talk to my loved ones more. Once I started doing that, homesickness started to abate. I was starting to get happy again. I was going out having fun and wasn't worried about what was going on at home.
So another thing I've noticed too, there are a lot of ways to count down the time for when you get to see your loved ones again. You could do the jelly bean method. So I've seen this used before where people have a jar, right? A big old jar for jelly beans. And it doesn't have to be jelly beans, but I'm just using this for an example.
It's gotta be jelly beans.
It's gotta be jelly
100%.
beans. Yeah.
You should count down the days and you get to eat a jelly bean.
You get to eat 365 jelly beans by the time you get back.
They have to be watermelon flavored though.
Oh, gross. What? You're gonna hate watermelon after 365 watermelon jelly beans. So you take this jar, and for every day that you are away, you put a jelly bean in it. So this is a good way for not only you, but for the people waiting for you to come back, to kind of count down and just have a visual representation. It's like a tasty calendar. That's not very accurate, because at some point you're gonna be like, that looks like 127 maybe, I don't know.
So the way my kids are doing it, they made a paper chain and they wrote down every day of the year until I got home.
Oh, that's sweet.
And they've been cutting the chain, and they call me in the morning and say, "Here, Dad, this is what day you're on." The other way I'm doing, I'm kind of a cheater. I've got about 70-ish days left because I haven't checked the app. I've got a countdown app on my phone.
Oh, nice.
So
that's another good way too. You can just write it down on your phone. Even though there are ways to count down how much time you have left, not only for you, but for your loved ones, it's very important not to continuously dwell on the fact that you're going to be away. Honestly, the biggest thing for me has been not only making YouTube videos, because this is what I did before I came to this space. It makes me feel like I'm still doing something that's a part of me, honestly.
it helps you feel connected back to family and friends.
Exactly, which all of you are. Except for you over there. Yeah, right there. You know who you are. So, as of right now, I feel it every now and then. I haven't really had the time to kind of sit down and think about it. I'll wake up some days and it's just, oh yeah, I am like more than 1,000 miles away from everything that I know. And I can't just be like, oh hey, sorry, I can't do this today. I think I'm just gonna go visit my family. I get it in little spurts, I guess. It's not really enough to the point yet for it to be debilitating to me, but it's always in the back of my head. I could be having a great time with some friends here and it just creeps up. Luckily, I haven't really had it too bad. I took a lot of videos, a lot of photos before I got here, so I'm always reminded of like what that one hallway looks like in my apartment. I just want to kind of always have like a connection to what I had back home. So I have like a bajillion photos on my phone.
There's a lot of things I'm looking forward to when I get home. One somebody in particular.
Okay.
She is a 1-year-old Great Pyrenees, Snow White Great Pyrenees. She is beautiful. I get to take her to Alaska with me.
Oh.
She is a puppy at heart. I went home for a little bit. She was out in the yard and it was snowing. And she was jumping up and catching snowflakes
Oh my
in her
goodness.
mouth.
That's cute. Yeah.
And she absolutely loves to play, and I cannot wait to take her to Alaska.
Are you worried that because your dog's Snow White, your dog's just gonna be like part of the landscape and you won't be able to find your dog?
I haven't thought about that.
You're like, where'd the dog go? And then like you just hear some barking in a snowdrift and you're like, that's not a snowdrift, that's a dog.
So if you get to a point where you feel like you can't handle it alone, you're unable to reach out to family, find somebody to talk to. That way you're no longer feeling as if you're alone in this. You have a confidant, somebody who can not only help you through your homesickness, but also give you advice, lead you in the correct way. That way you don't end up making mistakes that you don't need to make.
Sometimes you just need somebody to listen. A lot of times people are too busy trying to explain what's going wrong with them, and just being able to have just a person who's willing to listen. They've probably gone through the same thing. At least in our case, the military, it happens to like everybody. Whether you're going through basic training, tech school, going to your first base, unless you really lucked out, you're probably going to be far away from friends and family. In the case of the military, having somebody that you're able to talk to and just make sure you're both on the same page is a good way to kind of fight it, honestly. You don't have to go through the battle alone. You don't get an achievement at the end for doing that. Like, congratulations, 30 gamer score unlocked. You didn't talk to a single person about your problems. All right, so hey, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed getting a chance to see what it's like to
be on this side of the camera. Probably get to read Boop with the Snoop.
Yes, 50 years of good luck. Enjoy it. So again, if any of these tips helped you out in any way, please let me know in the comment section below. We may have very well missed something. There might be something out there that's helped you in the past. Maybe you're able to help somebody else out that's having this issue as well. Thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you have an excellent rest of your week. Bye. Ah!